It is 1:15 and I believe in starting on time. So my friends tell me I'm pathologically on time.
My husband says if you're 10 minutes early, you're late.
Yeah, well, I know people who say that as well.
Yeah, that's how it goes in my house too. So I appreciate you starting on time.
So,
Considering I have
pleasure.
another meeting at 3, I definitely appreciate it.
of course. Okay, so if you're in a complete Sim Shalom, it's page 260. If you're in the Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals, it's page 20. And Janie, would you like to start us off, please? Okay, wait one sec. Lori just is joining us. Okay, Lori, just letting you know we're starting on page 260 in complete Sim Shalom and page 20 in Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals. Janie, please.
Me, Limor,
I didn't hear, let's do that again because I didn't hear you.
me. I'm sorry, is that a nun?
No, that's a Z. Me's more.
Me's more. Lira,
Okay, that's a D.
Lida. Vor, no.
Okay,
Vir.
almost.
Le David.
Le David. Okay, stop for 1 second. Me's more Le David.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Okay, so a lot of Psalms, this is a Psalm. It says so on the next page in English. Many Psalms start Me's more Le David, a song of David
Me's,
or a Psalm of David. So those two words appear frequently because we say a lot of Psalms all the time. Okay, so for artists, we're on page 260 or page 20. Complete Sim Shalom is 260, Shabbat and festivals is 20.
I
Got it? Okay, good.
Yeah, sorry, I'm late.
No, that's okay. All right, so Janie, next line, please.
Vu.
Yep.
Havu la Adonai.
Stop. Okay. When we have Allah in front of Adonai, it becomes La Donai.
La Adonai.
Yeah, you don't go La. It's just La.
Got it. Havu la Adonai. Bina.
B'nai.
B'nai. Elim. Havu la Adonai. Kavod.
Yep.
Oats, not oats.
Right. What's that again? That's
O's.
right. Va'oz. Very
Va'oz.
nice.
Thank you.
Susan, please.
Havu ladonai kavod shemo, hishtachavu ladonai behadrat kodesh.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. By the way, we say this at Kabbalat Shabbat services. We also sing this on Shabbat morning as we're putting the Torah scrolls away when we're at services.
That was beautiful, Susan.
Yes, very nice.
Beautifully.
Gail, please. And you're muted.
And I was doing so well.
I know.
Kol Adonai al Hamayim el Hakavod here im Adonai al Mayim Rabim.
Very nice. Thank you. Nancy, and you're muted. Okay.
Okay, I gotta find where we are. Kol Adonai Bakal.
Okay. Okay, so that word, forget the straight line under the cuff. So that's ba-ko-ach.
Bakoa
Ach.
Kol Adonai Be Ha Dara.
Okay. Let's go back. Start this line again, please, Nancy. I want to make sure you've got every word correctly.
That's fine. Excuse me. Kol Adonai Ba Koha.
No, okay. That's what I thought. This is this huge exception. That's always ach, like bach, ach. So that's ko-ach. That's the only time you have the vowel before the letter, if you will. If that were in the middle of the word, you'd be right. It'd be cha, but it's at the end and it's ach.
Okay, that's the one that's it. Okay. Boa Ko Adonai Be Ha Dar.
Yeah. And just make sure that when you have the hey, it's definitely an H, not in the not very back in the throat, but rather ha, like ha ha ha
Ha, okay.
dar. Okay,
Okay.
great. Denise, next line, please.
Kol Adonai.
Almost. The letter has the dot on the right, which makes it
Okay. Shiver.
so that letter has two dots. The one on the right is for the letter, the one on the left is for the vowel.
Shover. Shofar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are the two dots above the shin?
Okay, the first, the dot on the right is for the shin. That's the she is always right. The dot on the left is the vowel. Remember, every letter has to have every letter at the beginning or middle of the word has to have a vowel.
So that should.
Show. It's over, so
Right.
it's show.
Shover.
So if you don't see a vowel underneath the letter, you have to look over the letter,
Oh, yeah.
okay?
Shover. Arazim.
Yep,
Yash.
okay. Va, that starts with va. Va,
Okay. Via, I can't read this. Via Shaker.
almost. Va yisha, and that's a b, bear.
There. Vaisha Bear Adonai. Et Arize.
Okay, so it's not Ari, it's R. Zay.
Oh, okay. Arze. How Halevanim.
Almost. Halevanon.
Halevanod.
Known.
Known. Okay.
Okay.
That's the only line I don't have notes written down. Everything else I have notes. Ugh.
What didn't you know? So let's see. We have Maureen, Harriet, and Andrea waving at us.
Where are you all going? Are
So,
you
Andrea, unmute and tell us where you're going.
Well, she's the driver. Be
Oh.
careful.
No, we met for lunch in Maryland.
Nice.
Face to face.
Oh my
No
goodness.
You're all
Harriet-
vaccinated.
Harry and I live near each other, and Maureen's up visiting family from Florida. So we're meeting halfway in Maryland. So we
That's
thought
so
we'd just,
great.
not to interrupt class, but we just wanted to say hello for a minute.
Where in
Oh, that's
Maryland are
great.
you?
Havre de Grace.
Havre de Grace. Okay,
Oh, I didn't know how to pronounce it. Yeah.
that's right. Because I'm in Virginia. I'm like, oh, if you're in suburban Maryland, I could come, but
Oh,
Okay, the next time
you'll meet us too. Next time, I didn't know, I wasn't aware where you live, but
I'm
don't
all
want to interrupt.
vaccinated.
Okay, don't want to interrupt class, but we just wanted to say hi and we'll see you next Friday. Good job.
Great.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Shabbos.
Good job.
Shabbat shalom. Have a
Miss
good day.
Carol.
Nice to see you
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, it looked like she was driving.
The only reason I thought she wasn't was I saw the ceiling fans.
I didn't see that, but just now they got up and they were walking. Like,
Carol, I was with you. I think they might have been at the restaurant because that was a ceiling fan. I don't think there's a ceiling fan in the car.
Yeah,
oh,
that's what
don't
I
think
thought.
so. No, I agree. But that was nice,
It's a nice thing
That-
about Women's League. We're all making friends all over the country.
right? It's
Absolutely for sure. And it's a long story. Oh, hold on one sec. Here comes a robocall.
Are any of you attending the Women's League Gala on June 10th?
What's on June 10th?
It's BQLI. It's Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island. I thought maybe, yeah.
Is it open? Is it open to everybody or is it just
Of
to
course.
the region?
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Because I don't remember hearing anything yet.
You know what? Because it's probably on our region's Shabbat greetings. It's
Yeah.
probably not.
I'm sure Margie will say something eventually. And Debbie.
Yeah, she'll be there.
Is
Anyway,
that your region?
yeah.
Ah.
And my event. So that's why I was putting it out there.
Well,
Oh,
why don't you email it to us?
Okay. You got it.
that'll be good. Yes,
Thanks,
thank you. Okay, I think we're up to Lori. But you're
Okay.
muted.
What line are we again? Nora?
Okay, we're on line. If you count Mizmor David as line 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on line 8.
Right. Thank
The Yarki Dame,
Yep.
the Mo,
That's Kia. Kia.
Kimo, A Gel, Lavanon, Vasir, Yon,
Mm-hmm.
Mo.
Kia.
Yeah, okay. Kimo, then Ra'e Meme.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Just as a matter of information, the last word on the line before the one you just read, Lori, live unknown, and the word appears again, fourth word in on this line, live unknown. Live unknown is the Hebrew word for Lebanon.
Right.
Look at how it's like the same.
Yeah.
Think about it. Lebanon.
Mhm.
Okay, thought I'd point that out. Who's next? Artists, please, let's do since that next line is so short, please read the next 2 lines.
I'm very fortunate. Okay. Kol Adonai Hozav.
Well, stop. That's save.
Hosav. Vote. Ish.
Okay, Aish. All right,
Aish.
la ha vote.
Lahavot Ish.
Right,
Okay.
nice.
Kol Adonai Yahil Midvar Yahiel
Okay, okay, first of all, it was Midbar,
Midbar.
right? Now the next one.
Yahiel
Yachiel.
Lachiel
Get that guttural.
Lachiel Adonai Midbar Kadesh.
Very nice. Notice the word midbar there. Okay, the Breshit, Shemot, Vayikra. The next book of the Torah, Bamidbar. Midbar means desert or desolate place. And the books, the books of the Torah are basically named for the first, second, or third word of how the book starts. And so the fourth book talks a lot about the, the ancient Israelites roaming through the desert. And so Bamidbar, in the desert or in the wilderness. Okay, thank you. So Janie, we're back to you. The next two lines, so you can get to the period, okay?
Yes, thank you. Kol Adonai, Yicholal,
Lael,
Lael, Ayalot,
nice.
Vayeh,
Okay. So here we have 1 dot, 2 jobs. So half the dot is telling you what the letter is and half the dot is the vowel, the over vowel.
which is, oh, okay.
Right.
So? No.
So it's Vayechesof.
Okay, Vayeh, so, okay.
Is there a vowel with the sin?
Okay, so the dot
Just a,
is a, you may remember that I once drew a picture with half the dot black and half the dot red because it's a double duty dot.
Okay.
double duty dot.
Yeah. Oh, I just made something up there. So the dot's doing, it's
So and enough, so.
it's sometimes the dot will be, you'll have 2 dots, but I think it's difficult for printing to do that without the dots bleeding into one another. And so they just have 1 dot to serve 2 jobs. What can I say? Okay.
Wrote,
Almost. Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Vuv,
Ooh.
uv, ha,
Okay.
K. Uv, hey, kalo,
Okay, except it's ha low.
kalo.
Yeah.
Halo?
All right. 3 dots going at an angle like that. Remember your
Hulo.
Yeah.
Hulo.
kulo. It's got a dot, so it's kulo.
Kulo. Omer.
Mhm.
Omer. Kavor. Kavod.
Kavod. Yeah. Nice. Thank you. Susan.
Okay. Adonai, Lamabul, Yashav, Vayeshev, Adonai, Melech, Leolam.
Very nice. Thank you. Gail. And you're muted, Gail.
Okay. Adonai Oz Mo Yitain Adonai Yivarech
Yep.
Et Amo Vashalom.
Very nice. Thank you. Okay. Any questions on this? Okay. Next, we will do page 266 in complete or 23 in Shabbat and festivals, which is it's Psalm number 92, which is the Psalm for Shabbat, because that's how it starts. I think Nancy, we're with you at this point.
Where am I starting?
At the top.
The very top, the little word?
Wait a minute, which book, which C-door are you using?
I'm on page 23.
Okay, not the little words, but underneath all those little words.
Okay, so where it's Ms. Moore.
Yeah.
Shir. La Yom Ha Shabbat.
Okay, only one correction. That was very nice. It's Yom HaShabbat.
Okay, Ms. Moore Shir Leom Ha Shabbat.
Yom, not Om, Yom.
Yom.
Right. Okay, so interestingly enough, Mizmor, which is a word for song or psalm, and the word shir is also song. So it's two different words for meaning song. It's poetry. I'm not good at explaining poetry, but words are often repeated for emphasis because it sounds nice, whatever. And Yom is the Hebrew word for day. So it's a song for the Sabbath day is the literal translation. And if you look at the English, it says a song for Shabbat. So same thing. You know, translations are often reflect the person who's doing the translating. And they have translations often have baggage, but that's beside the point. Okay. That was awfully short. So Nancy, do the next line, please.
I heard you were going to tell me that. La Hag.
Wait a minute, no. The one before.
Oh, one up. Okay. Tov.
Mhm.
La
Le.
Lehodot.
Yes.
La. So I don't know. La Denoy.
Yep.
Gotta remember that. Valo. No.
Not
knew
va.
that.
That's
No.
ooh.
U la za mer. Lo
Le.
le. I keep saying le sha
She.
le she. Mi mif. Mir.
Okay, so when the schwa, when the two dots are in the middle of the word like that, you come to a dead stop. Ooh, le shimha.
Le shima shimha.
Le shimha.
Le shimha. La
El.
El. I don't know why I keep doing that. El Yon.
Right. Okay. So that line, I'm going to read that line because there was one mistake. I let you go with it. Tov lehodot ladonai ulizamer or ul zamer. Either is okay. Lishimcha el yon. Okay.
Okay.
Next line, Denise, please.
Le Hagid. But is that, I can never tell. That's a be.
Yeah, it's a ba.
The next one is two.
Yep.
Babet Oak. Babel Care.
Baboker.
Babo Care. Hasa Decha.
Almost. Remember, when you have the shva in the middle like that, you come to a dead stop. Chas.
Hasedcha.
Yeah.
Hasedcha. Now this is where I get, okay, is that va or ya? That's va.
Well, it's ve.
That, right, but it's the va sound. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Ve'im ba'em yonetar
There's no yeah there.
mo.
Okay. So that word, there's no yeah anywhere. It's ve, mu, not, ha.
Vemunata, ha, that meant, say that
Ve, mu, not, ha.
the emunata, right?
Ha. The mu, not, ha.
Ha. Okay. Bal, balelot.
Yes, very nice.
Thank you. Phew.
Okay, Lori, please.
LA,
Ale,
Ale, Asor,
yep.
Ale, Na, Vel,
Mm-hmm.
LA, right, Ale, Higa, Yon, Bechina, Noor.
Yes, very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, Susan. Oh, Susan moved. Okay, artists, please.
I'm now using a magnifying glass, so I'm trying to,
See, I am too.
okay, okay,
That's one of the reasons I have on my desktop, so I can enlarge it.
okay. Ki, si, sim, ha, tanu, Adonai,
Oh, well, hold on. Si machtani.
hani, sorry, Adonai, ba, fi, alecha,
Almost. Under the f is more of an O sound. Bifo olecha.
I see, befo alecha, ba, mi, say,
Maase.
no, I don't have an L in there.
No, I didn't say el. Maase.
Oh, sorry, ba'ama say, yadecha, yeah, I'm sorry, yadech, yeah,
Nope. You were right the first time. Yadecha.
yadecha, ere nain,
Aranin.
aranin, sorry.
Okay. Oh, don't apologize. Okay, so time for my marker. Time to highlight a few things. Give me a minute. Okay. First of all, I don't like that. Okay, so both of those say ah. One is this one that's just like the straight line. Think of an orange stick that the doctor uses to make you say ah when you have, you're looking down your throat. This is also ah. Remember these two dots. Let me get my red pen. Which, here it is. Okay. Okay, so the two dots are the schwa, and I call it 0. And if you have 1 plus 0, you get 1. So you add 0 to the ah, it's still an ah. Okay? Any questions? All right, so that's what that is.
Yeah, my question is, so why is it there? Besides, just to trip us up.
All right, so here's the situation. Here's the thing. Hebrew has patterns. Most people study Spanish as a foreign language. I never did, so I can't compare to that, but I studied French. And there are patterns. So for example, the second person plural of a verb typically ends in EZ. Like voulez-vous, do you want to do whatever? And so, that's a pattern. So it's always there because it's a pattern. Hebrew has patterns as well. one of the patterns is that they, under certain letters and certain forms, there should be a schwa, those two dots. Okay, the schwa are the two dots right there. Now, you can't have two dots under a silent letter. You can't have a silent letter and a silent vowel. It doesn't work. So they combine it to make something you can pronounce. That's basically what it is. And sometimes it's the ah, like that. Sometimes it's with the little T vowel, and it becomes more of an O sound, more of an O. And
Why would
sometimes,
that be an O? Why would that be an O sound?
Because it
Because.
is.
because it is, because it is. I can't, basically that's it. There's a better explanation, but I lost it somewhere. And the other place that you sometimes have this coming in would be next to the eh. Okay,
Yeah, I saw that.
so those are, they're sort of like half vowels, but that's way more advanced than you really need to know, other than to be able to recognize it, and that's what it is. Okay, artists.
So the line, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth line down,
Mhm.
next to the last word,
Oh, yeah.
Yadea.
Yadecha. Thank you for pointing that
Yadecha.
out. I wanted to emphasize that as well. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Hebrew has a lot of contractions, if you will. So I could say, this is English now, let's not get confused. I could say, I am going to the store. But nobody says that. Everybody says, I'm going to the store, right? There's the contraction. Or we're going to the store. We are going. Okay, or you are, right? So we do that. Hebrew does similar things. Now, when Hebrew makes a contraction, sometimes there's this extra yud, which we don't pronounce, is indicating that the word, it's the plural. So yadecha is yadayim shelcha. Yadayim, hands. And the extra yud, which is there to say it's hands, not hand. Yad. One hand is yad, two hands are yadayim. If you want to say your hands, yadayim shelcha, yadecha, you need to have the yud. If you didn't, it would be yadcha, and it would be your hand. Now, that's a really long explanation. That is the answer, by the way. You don't, so I often say when I'm teaching, that's like a little detour. If you want to remember it, fine. If you don't want to remember it, that's fine too. You don't need to know that, other than if you want to know that. So it's up to you as to whether you want to remember that or not, okay?
Yeah, I couldn't follow it personally.
Well, yeah, it would be easier if I had a blackboard and easier, to write and erase and whatever. Anyway, any other questions? Okay, so I believe we're on the next line, and Susan, you did something, so now you're next because you moved on my screen.
Oh, I got disconnected.
Ah.
I got bounced off and bounced back in. So yeah. All right. So this is the line that says ma.
Yeah.
Ma gadlu ma'asecha Adonai me'od amku.
Yep.
Machshivotecha.
Okay, excellent. Just it's machshir, not e. Shir, like an I. Right. Very nice. Thank you. Okay, Janie, please. And okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Ish. Ba'ar. Lo. Yida.
Almost. Yeda.
Yeda. Silo.
Almost. Uchsil.
Sorry. Silo. Lo. That's where it was.
Yep.
Lo. Ya. Vin. Et. Zot.
Very nice. Thank you. Gail, and you're muted, Gail.
Okay. Beef roja.
Okay. Remember that.
Oh, beef, I'm sorry, beef, I knew this too. Beef roach.
Right.
It's hard to remember it, but
I know.
Okay, Rishaim, Kimo, Asev,
Yep.
Vayatsi, so.
Ooh.
Vatsi, I'm sorry, Yatsi, so, Vatsi, Su, Vatsi, Su, Kol, Po, Ale, Ben.
Then, yeah, nice. Do the next few words,
Okay.
please.
Lehisham, Rad. I'm down. Lahisha
Yep.
dam. Ad.
Very nice. Thank you. Nancy, please.
Ask a question first.
Sure.
Go back up to 2 lines above that. I think it
Oh,
was. It's
Okay.
Ish. The
Yep.
one that says Ish. Go
Mhm.
to word 1. Well, that's like a compound word, so that's all 1, 2, 3, 4. And it should,
Okay.
and it's ooh. To me, it would be ooh he, but she said ooh. She put it together. So
Yeah.
why isn't it ooh as a prefix and then he by itself?
Okay. First of all, it wouldn't be he because it would at the most it would be
Right.
he.
Right.
Typically words like that end up being it's just like any other word that has the schwa in the middle, you come through the dead stop. It's probably not wrong to say uchesil, but most people would say uchsil.
But according to the rule, it's really ooh, right? Separate.
The word would be without the u in front would be kasil with the dot in it, but the dot falls out. See, this is Hebrew grammar. It's really, really complicated.
Okay, never mind. I just confusing because the rule is the prefix is separate, right?
Yes, yeah.
So
For the most part, but it's there, so it gets smushed together.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Now, where were we? Dan. Okay, I know where we are. And it was Nancy, I think.
Correct.
No, the one after. Wait a minute. Next line.
Next, okay. Za,
The.
Zehatar. This truck backing up in front of me.
Unbelievable.
All I hear is beep, beep, beep. Okay, let me try again. Hope you don't hear it.
I do, but it's okay.
Jesse, go.
Zatar,
The ata.
Zatar, Rome,
Yes.
La Olam, Yom.
You were right the first time. Why do you keep changing yourself?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, do the next line, please, because that was short.
Ki. Ha.
He,
K.
ki,
Ki.
he.
Ha. Na.
All right, second word
Honey.
here.
Ki. Honey.
He, nay.
Ki. Nay. Ki. Nay.
First word is ki.
Ki.
Second word is he, nay.
He. Nay. Oh. Ya. Va. Yon. No.
No,
Oh. Ya. Be. Yeah.
nope. Okay, that's a hard word. Okay, let me help you out with this one. I'm gonna write it out. Give me a minute. Because that one's really hard. I want to spell it right. Yeah, got it. Okay. So here's the word.
Okay.
So we have the aleph and the O. We have the O. Then we have the little yud, which has the schwa underneath. So you're going to move those first two together. And when you have a Y after an O, like O-Y, oi. So that
Oi.
becomes oi,
Be.
the, ha.
Oi. Be. Ha.
Right. This is hold on for a sec. This is a contraction. So the yud is there because it's indicating plural. You can sort of ignore it. Oi, the, ha.
Oi. Be.
Okay.
Ha. Adonai.
Yep. That was the second line you read, right? Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so
Oh,
now
the
Denise,
next one's
please.
almost the same. Mhm.
You think I remember that? Ki hine oivecha o oveko.
Almost.
Yoveko.
Remember, that's a yud at the beginning, the Y sound.
Yoveko.
Yo, they do.
Do. Okay.
Please read the
keep
next
going.
line.
Okay. You tear.
Yeet. Just yeet.
I know what yeet paru.
Almost. Yeet, par,
Peru.
do.
Yeet paru.
No. Stop. Yeet, par, do.
Oh, okay. It was a D. Yit pardu. Col.
Po.
Oh yeah. Poale. Colale.
Nice. Yep.
Colale. Ayen.
That's a V. Then.
Aven. Okay. Aven.
Okay, so here's the problem, folks. I get it. I use a magnifying glass, so I get it. The difference between the yud and the vav is that the yud is almost like an apostrophe and the vav comes down to the line. Here, I'm gonna make a dotted line here. See, so that comes to the line. That's the vav. If it were the nun sophie, the final n, it would drop below the line.
Right.
So there are too many things that look similar. I get it. Okay. I think no, that was only the first line. No, that was second line. Okay, good. Lori, next two lines, please.
Batarem, Kir, Aim, Karni,
Yep.
Baloti, Bosh,
Not bo. I think there is a schwa there.
B'shenen,
Uh-uh,
b'shemem,
shemen.
men, b'shemen.
Yeah,
Ra'anan.
very nice.
Ra'anan.
Okay, thank you. Artist, next, please. You're muted, artist. You're doing so well.
Okay, now I lost my place. Is it eat par do?
No, 1, 2, 3 more lines down.
3 more lines down. The terem,
Vata, nope, 2 more after that.
oh, sorry. The te
Vata.
base. The te base, bait.
No, wait a minute, hold on.
I
But
don't-
are you on the same line? It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines from the bottom.
Now I am, yeah. The te vate,
Vata bait.
vata bait, a knee, bashurach.
Okay, now remember you've got an with a little yud after it, so it becomes bishurai.
Oh, okay. Bishurai,
Yeah,
okay.
next one, please.
Bakamim, Allah, Mireim,
Again, bakamim alai.
Alai,
Yeah,
okay. Reim, Tish,
okay, that's, wait a minute, I didn't hear you quite correct. So it's mitreim.
yep,
Okay,
Me'erim,
mitreim.
Me'reim,
Yeah, nice.
Tishma, Anecha,
Okay,
I-
tish ma na.
Tishma, na, okay. Ezena,
Mm-mm.
Azna,
Uz or oznai.
Oz,
Well, because it's broken. It does. So remember, if the little sound it's like, looks like a T with a broken top there, it becomes more like an O. So it's oznai.
Oznai.
Okay.
And a question then, so it's, the rule is always, if you have the nun with a little crossbar underneath and a Y, it's pronounced nai,
Yes.
okay?
Okay. Now take a look at the next to the last word that artist read. Tish ma na. And just a few minutes ago, I said that we have these little half vowels because you can't have a silent vowel under a silent letter. And here we have a silent letter and the silent vowel. And so somebody should say, what's going on here? There really is an answer. Again, now this is one of the detours. If you want to close your ears, you can. I actually, but it's the iron. All right, the iron, that's that letter that we're stopped on right now. I'm going to draw it for you. Okay, that's the iron. Everybody see it? We say it's silent. In ancient times, it was not silent. It was guttural. It has a guttural pronunciation. So that's why you can have a schwa underneath it, because it had a pronunciation. Now I'm going to write the name of a place on my pad, And you can all tell me what I've written. It's the name of a place. Who wants to figure out what that says?
Amarek,
Almost. Who else wants
Mo,
to? Yep.
Ref.
Mo. That's an
Amora.
R.
Amora,
Right.
Amora.
Somebody said it. Amora.
Amora.
Okay. It has a compatriot city. It's the name of a city. It has a compatriot city. Let me write it down. Okay, its companion city is this. Somebody want to read it?
Sodom.
Sodom,
Sodom. Okay,
Sodom.
so we have Sodom, Gomorrah. So what do we call those two cities in English?
Sodom and Gomorrah, yeah,
Sodom and
Sodom
Gomorrah.
and Gomorrah.
Gomorrah. We say in English, we say Gomorrah. G. In English, the only guttural letter is G. G. It's the only guttural letter in English because that's guttural. The it should be guttural. We can't pronounce it the way they would have in ancient times. So we've got the closest thing. If you go to Israel, by the way, there's another name, place name that when you see it written on a sign, you go, huh? You might go, huh? And that is okay, so who wants to read it? Laura, you look like you've got it.
Gaza.
Gaza,
Gaza.
and that's Gaza. You're right. You see, this is what it, so the signs in Israel are written, well, the last time I was there, which is well over 20 years ago, in any event, the signs were written in 3 languages, Hebrew, English, and Arabic.
Arabic.
So the sign would probably look like this. Something like this. Okay. Okay. So now that's a detour. If you want to remember it, fine. If you don't want to remember it, that's fine too. There's
Can't
no
remember
test.
my name.
I know,
Too old.
you know.
No, I don't know.
Okay. So Tishmana Ozni. Okay. So now we're on the 4th line from the bottom. Who was the last person to read? I think it was Artis.
yep,
Okay. So Susan, please.
Okay. Sadiq Katamar Yifrach Ke'erev.
Erez.
Sorry. Ke'erez Balvanon
Yep.
Yiske.
Very nice. Thank you. Janie, next, please.
Starting with the shin.
Yep.
Shitu lim
Mm-hmm.
bevet Adonai bircha birchayot
Almost. That's a tz in the middle.
outzot
Bihatz wrote.
sarot
Wait a minute. It's Bihatz wrote.
birchatz wrote Elohei nu
Yep.
Yaf Rechu.
Yes. Very nice. Gail, please.
Od Yenuvun Beseva
Yep.
Dishanin,
Yeah,
Dishanim,
that's right.
Virananim,
Yep.
Yehu,
Yih, you.
Yehu.
No. Yih, you. Yih, you. That's a hard word. It's ye.
Yeah,
You.
Okay, I'm trying. You.
You.
Okay. All right, you want me to do the last one or?
No, I'll have Nancy do the last one. Thank you.
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
Lahaga. Yon? No.
Okay.
Lihaga.
Ha.
Gid.
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 Yeah.
Ki. Yashar.
Yeah.
Adonai. Zor.
Almost. It's a tsa.
Sor.
Suri.
Suri. Vol.
Vil.
Below. Valata. Ha.
Wait a minute. You're almost right. You get the word right, then you start adding things to it. Do that word again.
La vahat. Alvalat.
La ta.
Lata. Bo.
Okay, do that whole word though. The next to last word.
La.
Av.
Love.
No,
Oh.
of. Just of.
Of. Lot. I'm missing the last letter right now.
Okay. When you've got such a long word, cover up the parts you don't need. So you've got of,
Of.
then la,
La.
ta,
To. What
Ta.
was that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
ta.
Sorry. We get.
Okay, now you're muted now.
It's actually a call. Let me pick it up and put it down. It's not for me. It's the host
Okay.
city calling.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Of la ta cha.
That's it. Just of la ta.
La ta.
Of la ta.
La ta.
Of. Where's the va?
Of la ta.
No. Listen to me. Of
Of la
ta.
of la ta. Bo.
You still didn't do it quite correctly because you're putting the L in the wrong spot. Okay. First,
No,
not al. Of.
Of la ta.
Perfect.
La ta.
No, you did it wrong. that
Of la ta.
Right. Okay. There are a lot of Hebrew words that have this at the end. The with the hey. Okay. That would be like a word in English, like bah. B-A-H. So we have a lot of words that end with the hey in Hebrew. It's like it's equivalent to the H, it's silent. Don't try to add another vowel to it. It's the last letter of the word and it works like an H at the end of a word. Okay. Can't think of any other words in English that end in A. I mean, like yeah and words of that nature. Okay. Are there any questions? Okay, so we will stop here. And we will pick up next week. I will probably on Thursday sometime send out what we'll be covering. We don't always cover everything I send out, but you never can tell how quickly we'll be going. And I hope everyone has a Shabbat Shalom and a good week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you again. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
Shabbat
Bye,
shalom.
everybody. Good
Shabbat
job.
Shalom.
Lori, I love your hats.
Thank
Chag
you.
Sameach, it's Lag BaOmer today.
Oh, this is
Oh,
right.
yeah,
I was
that's
going to
right.
say something
Yeah.
and I
See
forgot.
what happened in Israel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
not
sad.
good.
Awful.
Artist, you were saying something, but you're muted, so I don't know if you were saying something or not.
She's still muted.
You're still
I know.
muted. You're still muted.
No, I was just saying Shabbat Shalom.
Oh,
Okay, Shabbat
That's all.
Shalom.
Yes,
All right.
I went last night because it's to a hair cutting. Yeah, my mind just went blank. I was gonna say you've shot. I'm sharing. So,
Very nice.
All right,
all
everybody.
right, have a good
All
week,
right, have a
everybody.
good one. See you next week.